Hello everyone, welcome to another tutorial of Big Data Analytics. I'm recording this video to explain you what do you need to do in this tutorial. This tutorial is going to analyze data of KDD COP using Spark SQL. Let me to explain you what you need to do. Okay. Okay, I'm going to share my desktop. Okay. As you can see, in this tutorial, we want to analyze KDD COP using Spark SQL. In this tutorial, you need to submit your work. Actually, this is mandatory. You have to submit your HTML file through the submission link provided in Moodle. In task 5, I explained to you how you can extract your HTML file through Google Colab or Jupyter in VMware, because as you know from the last session, you have two options for you can use Colab notebook or you can use Jupyter notebook in VMware. So I have explained all the things in the previous lecture how you can use these two environments, but I quickly explain it again here. Before that, as a first task for not only this tutorial, for any data analysis you want to do is understanding your data set. So task 1, explaining you how you can understand your data set and give you more information about KDD COP data set, because in this task we are going to use an KDD COP data set, which is a real data set. So please read information in task 1 carefully. I have provided some link as well for you that you can click on this and see the information about this data set. You need to know the features of data set. In this data set, we have 42. So, and you know what is the description of each feature, because when you want to analyze data, it's really important for you to know what is inside the data set, what are the features, and what is the description of each feature. I have included this information from the related link. But anyway, I have provided the links for you here. You can click on them and also get more information. So this is for task 1. Task 2, I explained you how you can get ready for typing your comments. This is similar to what I explained in the previous lecture, how you can use Colab notebook or Jupyter notebook. So I have explained everything here and put screenshots for you. But as you know, I'm going to quickly show you again. If you want, you can use VMware. Let me to run VMware and just explain it. You can run VMware, and of course you can start up Ubuntu. And then inside Ubuntu we will use Jupyter. Okay, let me I'm waiting for that to come up. Okay. Okay. So now you know the password is big data admin. So, and what we need to do, we have to go to open a terminal. And as I explained here, you have to go to a Spark directory and then, where is it? Okay, open a terminal, go to Spark directory, okay. And then run PySpark by typing PySpark. I have explained it in the document. So now you will have Jupyter, and the PySpark is running as well, is ready. So as you remember, we have to go to new Python 3. Yes, and now it's ready. If you want, you can rename it to like KDD cop if you want, or any name that you want. Okay. Okay, we have this name at the moment. Okay. Okay, I'm going to change it to this. Okay. So, and then now it's ready for you to type your comments. Okay. This is one way, and another way is using Google Colab, which is an online platform. I have explained it before. So the link is here. Let me just type it here. Google Colab. You can use that link or just Google it. Okay. This is a Google Colab. And then I can say file, new notebook. Okay. And now it's ready for you. But as I said you before, when you are going through the Jupyter in VMware, as you remember, we first start PySpark. So the PySpark is installed and running in the Jupyter. Uh, but here you need to write some commands to install and run PySpark. Okay, so that's why we use some codes here. So if you can see, I run this one, and then I have to the other one as well. You can see we are installing Spark now here. Okay. So now I have run the Spark, I have installed the Spark, and now it's ready for the rest of your code. Okay. But in the Jupyter, you don't need to do it because if you remember at the beginning when we open the terminal, we run PySpark. Okay. So, okay, we can continue the rest of your tutorial here in this environment or in the online platform. I'm going to, because all the screenshots that I have put in the document is based on the VMware. It's the same, doesn't matter, because you get the same output. But I'm going to continue here for the uh, for the rest of the codes. So just let me to, as you know, you can also rename your file here. Okay, what was that? Okay, KDD cop 90. Okay, now let's back to the document and see what we need to do. Okay, we have done task 2, which is getting ready, and now we wanted to do task 3 for reading data. Okay, this you can see here this command, we use this command to retrieve data from URL, So if you remember in the previous tutorial, we download the data set and then we read the data from the data set, okay? But now here we want to use another method. We want to use URL for the retrieving data. Instead of downloading the data set, we want to use the link for retrieving data, okay? So our data set is in this URL. So we use this command to retrieve data. Okay, let me to type it here. Okay. Okay, I have done it. And now I want to use this command. Do you remember what was that command? This is the Spark session class. If you remember, we use this class to access to for all functionality of PySpark and Spark SQL. So Shift Enter. Okay, now we want to read the data. So Spark reads CSV. We read the data from the data set. and then put it in a data frame. And then finally, we want to see the inside of the data frame. Okay. Okay, you can see this is the KDD cup data set. Okay, now you can see the column names are different, like C0, C1, C2. But do you remember if from the task one, if you have a look at the task one, you can see we have features name. What we want to do now, we want to change the column names to the features names, you know, because it's easier to make queries. So let me to go through this, how we can do it. You can see I have put the commands here. I'm going to rename the column to the features name. Okay. So you can see Shift Enter. So you can see I have started from C0 is duration, C1 is protocol type, and so on. Now, if I show when I put the result in another data frame with the name of df2, for example, or any name you want, okay? So I'm gonna just to see the column names. There. You can see it's not C0, C1, C2, and so on, you know, it's the column name is equal to the features name, okay? So now it's easier for us, it's more understandable to make queries, okay? Uh, Otherwise, for example, if you want to extract, like, I don't know, a duration, then you have to back and see duration is C0 or C1. So now you can just work and make queries with the column name, with the features name, okay, which is the column names as well. Okay, I'm not going to go through this line by line. The task 4, now we are ready to make queries. Task 4, we want to make SQL queries and then visualization as well, okay? So I have explained each query, what is this query, and how you can write it, and the output, and you can see how you can uh, uh, visualize it. So you will go through this document yourself. You know, we have totally 7 query, I think. No, I have put more, next 9 queries. 9 queries. And then when you finish and complete this work, then you have to submit your HTML file to me. Now the question is how you can extract HTML file, okay? In task 5, I have explained how you can do it in both environment, Google Colab and Jupyter. So let me to explain you how you can do it first in Google Colab, okay? So come here, just imagine that you have finished your work. Now, first of all, you have to download your file as a IPYNB format. I will download it, okay? Okay, now I have to upload this file to the Colab environment. If I click here, you can see this is the file repository of Colab. So I just drag and drop this file here. Okay, then you can see KDD Cup 99. Okay, now my file is in the file repository of Colab. Okay, if you want to convert this file to HTML file, because HTML file is easier to browse it and you can see it without using any of these notebooks. So what you need to do now, we have to use these commands to convert this file to HTML file. I'm going to show you what you need to do. You have to first install a package and then convert, using that package, convert your file to HTML, okay? Now what you need to do, just this and shift enter. So it's installing this package, NB convert package, and then converting your file to HTML file. Okay. So now if you just refresh here, it's still doing, I think. Oh, sorry. No, it's not done because I shouldn't copy and paste, because here I have, because I said, okay, convert it to HTML, and this is the name of your file. If you remember, I changed the name to kddcop 99. Okay, so let me to type it again. It here should be your file, in the document I said KDD cop, but when I was showing you, I rename it to KDD cop 99. Okay, so that's why it cannot convert it. Okay, let me to change it to this one. Okay, shifting it should be the same as the name that you have written here. Okay, now it's done. It's writing to KDD cop 99 HTML. Okay, if you just open and close it, then you can see KDD Cop 99 HTML. Now you can download it, okay? And then, okay, you will have it in your download directory. Okay, sorry, it's not my download directory. What happened? I downloaded. Okay, again, download it. Okay, now. Oh, sorry, HTML. Okay. Okay, now done. Okay. So your HTML file is here. If I click on this, okay, you can see whatever we have written in a browser in HTML file. So what I want you to do, I want you to submit this file for me. This is from Google Colab. Let's go to VMware and see how we can do it. Okay, this is Jupyter, and what you need to do, okay, just imagine we have typed our file, everything, our comments, everything is here, and you have completed your work. What you need, you just simply come to File, Download as, oops, File, Download as HTML. You can see it here. Okay, it's done. What you need to do, you just come to the download directory, click here, and then you can see kddcop 99 HTML, and then you can submit this form for me. You can submit it from here because you have Firefox, or as I showed you before, you can just drag and drop this to your, let me to do it. You can just drag and drop it into your Windows desktop and then submit it through your Windows if you want to work there. Okay, that's it. It's done. So okay. Thank you so much for watching this video. And as usual, we are uh, uh, here to support you, and you can ask your question in the tutorial session. Thank you so much.